worried that AI is taking over the world. How about your job? If you weren't, you should be.
Advancements in AI are growing at such a fast and furious pace, it can now do tasks that were once assigned to only humans. Are sentience and emotions next? Hello and welcome back to AI Science. Today we'll be looking over how advanced artificial intelligence technology has grown so far enough to replace human sentiments and what Elon Musk has to say about it. Stay tuned to be amazed. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and also press on the bell icon to stay tuned for future updates. So let's begin. Artificial intelligence is easily one of the most relevant themes in science fiction. The idea that the machine could exhibit the same intelligence and sentience as a human has captivated writers and audiences for decades. From an ominous computer system in 2001, Space Odyssey, to superhuman androids, this captivating subgenre of science fiction has experienced a diverse range of depictions. AI has gotten so advanced that it now recognizes objects and their relationships. If you ask the AI featured in this video, OpenAI's DALL-E 2 to draw an image of an imaginary object, it will produce it within seconds. Most people believe that the AI is better than a human artist in almost every sense, creating art in seconds, in thousands of styles because they are capable of art and design quality that 99% of humans will never achieve. Due to this kind of new AI robot in the market, there are high chances they will take over most sectors of the world. Other AIs are being used in Hollywood and changing how films are made. Green screens are being replaced by LED screens, creating realistic reflections and colors on the actors. As the camera moves, the LED background updates it to match, and the background can move more quickly to create a sense of depth. It's not just for Hollywood either. AI can be found in specialized robot farming and harvesting equipment, security guards, or robot dogs, medical treatments, and even play musical instruments. The video also features comments by Elon Musk, who believes that AI will do anything humans don't want to do and change the world more than self-driving cars. According to leading computer scientists, advanced forms of artificial intelligence may already display consciousness glimmers. MIT researcher Tamay Besiroglu joined OpenAI co-founder Ilya Sutskever in warning that some machine learning AI may have achieved a limited form of sentience, sparking debate among neuroscientists and AI researchers. It may be that today's large neural networks are slightly conscious, tweeted Mr. Sutskever, who co-founded OpenAI alongside tech billionaire Elon Musk. When most people hear the term AI, the first thing they usually think of is robots. Big-budget films and novels weave stories about human-like machines that wreak havoc on Earth, but nothing could be far from the truth. AI is based on the principle that human intelligence can be defined so that a machine can easily mimic it and execute tasks from the simplest to even more complex. The goals of artificial intelligence include mimicking human cognitive activity. Researchers and developers in the field are making surprisingly rapid strides in mimicking activities such as learning, reasoning, and perception, to the extent that these can be concretely defined. Some believe that innovators may soon be able to develop systems that exceed the capacity of humans to learn or reason out any subject. But others remain skeptical because all cognitive activity is laced with value, judgments, subject to human experience. Since its beginning, artificial intelligence has come under scrutiny from scientists and the public. One common theme is that machines will become so highly developed that humans will not be able to keep up and take off on their own, redesigning themselves at an exponential rate. Other arguments debate the ethics of artificial intelligence and whether intelligent systems such as robots should be treated with the same rights as humans. If we successfully develop a human-level AGI, the resulting AGI would be capable enough to design even better AGI, eventually reaching a superhuman intelligence recursively. The fact that humans have managed to outsmart and dominate other species of the Earth make it plausible that we may be similarly outsmarted and dominated by superintelligence. Therefore, it's reasonable to expect a superintelligent AI to overtake and overrule us in the future. On the positive side, it's amazing how the power of AI has grown recently. Not long ago, we didn't have self-driving cars, AI couldn't do face recognition, and it couldn't beat us at the game of Go or chess. Various trends and reports suggest that the future of AI advancement will lead to the following immediate consequences for humanity. According to Musk, someday AI will be sentient, meaning self-aware, and we will have a robot in every room. Machines can hack into people's privacy and even be weaponized. Self-driving cars have been fairly controversial as their machines tend to be designed for the lowest possible risk and the least casualties. Another contentious issue many people have with artificial intelligence is how it may affect human employment. With many industries looking to automate certain jobs through intelligent machinery, there is a concern that people would be pushed out of the workforce. Self-driving cars may remove the need for taxis and car share programs, while manufacturers may easily replace human labor with machines, making people's skills obsolete. A recent study attempted to track advances in machine learning over the last decade, showing a clear trend in major advances in vision and language. One of the authors of the research was Mr. Besiroglu, who drew a line across a trend graph in a tongue-in-cheek attempt to classify which leading AI algorithms could be considered to have some form of consciousness. These are all the dangers of a reality where intelligence develops with consciousness, and as one can see, brands are at the center of a lot of this conversation. Consumers continue to be enamored by all that AI has to offer, and it has enabled seismic shifts in how they are attracted, served, and managed. For brands, AI presents an opportunity to automate countless micro experiences along the customer journey, but there's a danger for brands and consumers in sacrificing emotional connection for efficiency. AI development must be aligned to human needs and value systems to be truly meaningful and rewarding. And the truth is that AI has yet to replicate what makes us human or our experiences so emotionally rewarding. Consciousness would give AI an advantage over humans. It must be able to access information that is not available to humans. Some believe that it would be able to access the thoughts and memories of other humans. It would be able to do by using neuroimaging technology to detect and interpret brain activity. Others believe that it would be able to pick up on thoughts and feelings by observing behavior. It could potentially use this information to manipulate or control us. It's already possible to identify certain basic thoughts by scanning brain activity, and with brain implants paralyzed, people can now type at impressive speed just by thinking of the letters. Attempts to define consciousness have divided neuroscientists and philosophers for centuries, though a broad way of describing it is as a narrative constructed by our brains, capable of perception through senses and imagination. Some definitions also include the ability of experience positive and negative emotions, like love and hate. As the experiences in our lives become more and more AI-driven, there is a corresponding risk of reducing everything to the lowest common denominator. A functionally seamless but boring brand will lack a competitive distinctiveness and ultimately be unappealing to consumers. Automation has financial benefits for brands and consumers, but the broader point is the good AI-driven tools deliver the functional excellence that consumers now expect. But what machines can't give and never will is the ability to make us feel special or enrich our lives. Humans are quizzical, unpredictable, irrational, and true connections, brand-related or otherwise, require empathy and an understanding of the nuances of tone and language. Of course, we want brand experiences to be more efficient, but critically, customers still seek a human connection and the emotional engagement that goes with it. This is where AI falls short. Experts say it'll be quite a while before AGI is good enough to pass a consciousness test. They expect it won't be until 2050. In other words, it will probably take around 30 years for an AI to pass for a human. The prospect of artificial consciousness rather than artificial intelligence raises ethical and practical questions. If machines achieve sentience, would it be ethically wrong to destroy them or turn them off if they malfunction or are no longer useful? Let us know in the comments section. With that, we've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're new, and again, click on the bell icon for further updates.
Stay tuned for more videos like these. Until then, adios.